friends, welcome back to the channel. Today is mum planting day. We went down to Scottsburg to Pops and picked up our mum starts today. There's 300 of them. So this is going to be an all-day project for me. I'm going to show y'all just a little bit of it. I'm pretty sure I posted a video last year when I was getting them all planted, but it's a pretty nice day for it. It's going to be a warm one, but just trying to make sure y'all can see everything. So the mum pad, as you can see, still got a lot of weeds in there. I made some good progress on the first 3 rows last night. I just literally grabbed me a bucket to toss my weeds in. I sat down and I just scooted myself along. But really that's just for looks. These weeds have no impact on the mums and their growth, but that'll be a work in progress for me. Honestly, I should have been out here weeding a lot earlier this year as soon as they started popping up. But, you know, sometimes you just have more important things to do than weed. And we don't hide things or sugarcoat it on this homestead, and we get weeds, y'all. But hopefully I'll get to make some progress getting that cleared off. Just like I said, just looks nicer. But Papa Bear is running into town right now to pick up some more potting soil. I'll show you what we have right now. What I've got here. What's in the white bag here, that is some corncob bedding, and we are just mixing that in with our soil, with our potting soil and dirt, just to help fill the pots a little bit better. And obviously that stuff's going to break down real nice in there, give them some extra nutrients. First year trying that, so we'll see how it goes. But I've got a couple big pots here that were left over from last year from the mums that the mums that died in the unfortunate fertilizer accident or incident. This year though, we won't have that issue, because last year when we fertilized, it was a liquid mixed fertilizer, and this year we are using Cluckies. And great news about that, we found out the labels finally came in, so that'll be going live real soon. We'll get y'all more information about that. But now that we got labels, we can legally sell. I don't think anything else is holding us up right now. But we were able to get some extra pots from the greenhouse. I don't know if there's 300 pots here. It's pretty deceptive. There's a lot more in these stacks than you'd think, but like I said, I had some extra from last year for the ones that didn't survive, so we're reusing those, and I think we have enough hiding around here or there to be able to get all of these 300 planted. If you followed along with the videos and you might be wondering, hey, did y'all get your water line fixed? Nope, not yet. Luckily we have our hoses daisy chained down from the house, so until we're able to get that water line fixed, the filtration system here, well, I mean, I guess we could use the hose from up there. It's just that water pressure from the house is not good at all. So we'll see what Papa Bear thinks. He's obviously got to do some reworking on the filtration system anyway, so at least for probably the first couple of days, I'll be hand watering the mums with the hose. They don't love overhead water, so it'll just be a walking down the lines with the hose to the pot itself and not right on top of the mums. So that's going to be my process today, is just getting my medium mixed up here, getting it in the pots on the table, and then we've got, the greenhouse is awesome because for most of them we've got these little fellas. We don't have them for every variety, but I think what I'm gonna do, since I had so many left over from last year, is I'm just gonna get a marker mark out the side of the old ones from last year, and then on the back I can just write the initial of what color the mum is, because that's the most important part. I think that's what's held us up in the past, is I've wanted to wait until the mums started blooming to start selling them, because we've not labeled them in the past, in a couple of the past years. And so I don't know what color I'm selling people if, you know, they're not labeled like that. And last year was definitely, aside from the fertilize incident, was definitely our best year for mums. Yeah, I think that's all I got for you on just the basic rundown. That's where, that mess is where we had our potato ring last year, and Papa Bear just moved that last night. That's why those weeds are all crazy like that. But if you come to the other side, that's what was in the ring last year. I'm probably not going to worry about taking care of any of this. I'll just run the first 2 rows of mums right up to it, and that'll be that. But all right, now that I've given y'all the basic rundown of what I'm going to get into, let's get started. I'm always pretty energetic when this project starts, and about an hour in, I'm usually ready for it to be done. And this will be an all-day project for me. I'll probably be working until dark on these. Last year, I spaced it out in between 2 days, and that second day, I don't know what it was, but we lost almost half a flat of these by doing that. So I definitely want to get them all in pots today. And okay, what I'm gonna do right now is just show y'all, I've told you my method, so now I'm gonna get one potted up and everything, and then I'll set y'all on some time lapse, and we'll see how fast we can get these babies planted. I don't know if Papa Bear will be able to get down here and help at all today or not. He is in the process of building us a grape arbor, so look forward to that video soon. And then our friend Ross the Oliver Man, there's ants all in that pot. Our friend Ross the Oliver Man dropped off a bunch of hay for us today that he's gonna need to get put up somewhere. And then this evening, Papa Bear has a renewal of vows to go take care of for someone. Alright, I just want to make sure that the first ones that I start with, I have. Alright. So we will be planting the Arluno purple mums first. They're a Belgian mum. How well y'all can see that. And that's one that, it's a hardy annual, and I have a lot of people ask me that every year, will these mums come back? Well, mums are not perennial by nature, but the hardy mums do stand a really good chance of coming back. We haven't had any luck with it, but the ones we've tried to plant have been at the end of the season. And especially for this location in Indiana where we're at, if you plant them like around a house or something that gives off heat during the winter, I think that they have a better chance of coming back. But yep, we're gonna get these started first. They're big fans of the Belgian mums at the greenhouse, and there's so many different types of mums and color varieties. It's pretty wild. But what I do when I take this out, obviously it's not root bound, so I'm not going to mess with it much. But if, no, I'm not gonna. If there's one that looks root bound, what I do is I just kind of break up the roots a little bit at the bottom so that they can start to grow more when they're in the pot. A couple years ago, I attempted to get these dead center in the pot. Like, I had a measuring a ruler and everything, and it just took so long, and I think it was just unnecessary. And even with the ruler, I still managed to not get them dead center a lot of the times. I'm just gonna stick that in there. Come over here, get us a little bit of cluckies. And we're supposed to be getting some rain tomorrow, I believe, but none today. So once these are all out on the mum pad, I'll probably go this evening and give them all a really good watering. But right now, I'm not gonna do that. But yep, there we go, our first mum. Got some cluckies in there. And the good thing about cluckies, if you haven't heard Dirk talking about it before, is that you can put it on anything. It's not hot, it's not gonna burn up your plants. You don't have to worry about that, so it's a good thing. Ants everywhere. And then, since the filtration system, check the time here, okay. Since the filtration system isn't fully hooked up, I'm not gonna mess with putting these in the pots. I'm just gonna get them as close as possible. That way, if we need to move them around a little bit, we can. It'll be easier to do that at the end. But y'all, we have one of 300 mums transplanted. Gosh, it's gonna be a warm one today, and we all know if you've used a GoPro, even though they're meant for outdoor activities, they don't hold up in sunlight, in the heat. I expect this to overheat quite a few times today. But I'm gonna get me some music blasting, get y'all on some time lapse, and let's plant us some mums, y'all. Most of our first tub of our mixture here. Go ahead and get that in there. Woo. Don't need last year's weeds in there, do we? Now some of this, there are little kernels of corn in some of this. I am by no means going through and getting them all out, but if I notice them, I will, just to keep potential critters out of it. I was mentioning that hawk that I seen, and I wouldn't be all that disappointed if it started hunting down some of the wild rabbits around here. Get a little bit more with that batch. Sounds like Puff Bear's home. Well, looks like he did come away with the pallet. Yeah, I'd say that'll do us. Oh. Hose nozzle, never a good thing to run over. Yeah, that's fine. Don't need it right on the table.
Do what?
Said we don't need it right on the table. What do you think?
I think we got a load. Goodness.
Yeah.
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 How you getting along?
Got 10 pots planted.
Okay.
I was tracking down everything, and then old Ross the Oliver man showed up, so I
Yeah,
helped.
my friend Ross Oliver, man.
Good.
He did not let me know he was on his way.
He said he sent you a text.
He sure did.
Yeah.
Did you pay him?
No.
Okay.
Yes, I paid him.
Oh. Okay.
I sure did. No, he's doing good. Said he had a bunch more running to do today, but we sat and flabberjacked for a little while.
Okay. Good. Good. It's always good for Ross to get a chance to catch that and slow down.
Yeah.
Or I think it is.
He'd probably say the same thing for you.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to caught him, but you know, it's alright.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna throw some of this down because I'm gonna need this stuff unloaded so I can load that hay up.
Yep.
Back it up to the barn, throw it up in the loft.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we should be good on hay for the year.
Yep.
That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
And hopefully we're good on potting soil for the year.
Hopefully. There's a lot of potting soil.
Yeah.
I love it.
Sale.
Huh?
It's on sale.
Is that the top soil or the actual
Yeah,
potting
no,
soil?
this is top soil.
Oh wow, so that was already cheap.
$1.75 a bag.
Oh yeah, because it was what, $2.49 last time? I don't know why I was thinking it was $1 something last time. But
$120 a skid.
not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, yeah. I don't want to have to buy another one, but I would.
Well, y'all, we've got all of the purple planted. Yay!
Purple!
Only 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 11 more colors to go. Woo!
Yeah.
But I'm probably gonna be giving the GoPro to Papa Bear for a while, and I'll bring y'all back over here when I'm a little bit more through what I've got going on. There's a color there. I don't even know what. I don't know what that color is. What that word is. Figure her out. But all right, I'm getting back after it. Bob Berry better get to work.
Huh?
Huh?
This mulch didn't stack itself on that pallet.
It didn't?
No, promise.
Oh goodness.
Promise. You guys see all this? See all this? That is weakness leaving my body. What it is. Some people call it sweat, but no, it's not sweat. Weakness. Yeah, get out of there. Weakness. But today, we're going to stack a, unload and stack a whole pallet of topsoil. Good stuff. And as you guys have probably seen, we don't just use this. We amend our soil and put different things in it to make it all better, that much more better. And But yeah, we're very fortunate for this stuff. We like it. By everything we put in it, I think we end up with pretty good quality stuff, a growing medium. So, yeah. Like Mama Bear said, 11 more colors.
All right, we are exactly halfway done, y'all. Right in the sun. It is, I don't even know what time it is, 5:15. I want to say I started around 1 at actually filling the pots. I did have to take one break to run into town, but other than that, I've been on it pretty solid. Papa Bear got done putting up his hay, and he was over here helping me fill up the buckets, which was a huge help. But now he's got to leave to go do that wedding vow renewal. But luckily that's just, I don't know, 2 miles up the road from us, so that shouldn't take him too long. And then hopefully when he gets back, he can get back on the buckets for me. But once we get the rest of them potted, all I've got to do is water them. And I've started watering some of the ones that are already in the shade. But yeah, y'all, I'm exhausted. It takes a lot out of you being right in this direct sunlight. And I have applied and reapplied and reapplied sunscreen, and I just know that I'm going to be burnt. Happens every year. But usually I just forget to add or wear the sunscreen. I did remember this time around. But I just wanted to give y'all an update on where I was. Probably not going to do any time lapse right now, just because with the sun being right where it is, this GoPro is going to turn off probably any second now. But I will continue trucking. If anything interesting happens, I'll bring you back. But if not, hopefully the next clip here will be me with a big old smile on my face saying that mission accomplished, job done. But I'll bring you back, friends. All right, y'all, we are in the home stretch, which is good because I had to hunt down some extra buckets. But Papa Bear's back now filling up my buckets.
I had to go do a wedding.
And now all we're down to, we're doing bigger pots with 2 different mums in each pot. So these are gonna fly by super quick, and that will ensure that we have enough pots for everything to get planted. So join us for the finale here, y'all.
Congratulations, Lindsay and Brandon. Let me tell you how awesome this wife of mine is. She come here today and said, Papa Bear, get your working brushes on. So I did. And then she was like, plant me some mums. I was like, out. But anyway, we both knocked out big projects on the homestead today.
300 mums planted.
Done.
Now, when he was gone, he missed the opportunity to take a shot at a big old groundhog that's been living in our property that ate all of our sunflowers last year. But
he's not a real nice groundhog.
He's brave.
He's fat.
I was just standing here doing my business, minding my business, planting, and I see something out of the corner of my eye, and that sucker runs from around the store area right across the mum pad not 25 feet away from me, stops and looks at me, runs to the next garden, stops and looks at me, and then runs off. But
yeah, his days are numbered.
we'll get him as long as he stays out of our mums. That's the hope. I think this year I've got really good feeling about the mums using Cluckies this year.
CluckiesOrganics.com. Go check it out.
But we just got to make sure to keep the critters out of them.
Yeah. Big fat chubby groundhogs
And rabbits.
and rabbits. They're not big and fat, but they're destructive critters.
So pray for us on that, y'all, that the critters stay out of the mums. Once they get a little bit bigger, we shouldn't have any issues with them. I don't think we had anything eating on them last year. Maybe one or two had a couple leaf nibbles, but
No, really the problem, we don't really fight critters that much in the mums. It's the rabbits, because they won't eat the irrigation line.
Yeah.
Trying to get water, you know, but
yeah, I'm pooped. I still have to go in and edit and upload a video for tomorrow. This video will come out the day after. So I've still got a night of it yet, but it feels good to have this done.
I'm gonna go cook this beauty queen, Miss Homesteader Queen. She's got a crown on right now, guys. This is her crown. She's been crowned Mama Bear's Homestead Beauty Queen. I'm the only judge. So I might be biased. She might have paid me off, but it's okay. She's the queen around here. But anyway, we're gonna leave this video right here. And as always, my friends,
keep on keeping on.
Because
we love every one of you.
and Jesus does too.
We'll see y'all later.